Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. Hoping everybody having a great week so far.
As humanity extends its reach into the universe, we will most certainly need a multiplanetary currency, a fair currency that represents us all. That currency is Dogelon Mars. We are the Dogelon Warriors, a group of dedicated individuals who aim to assist and propel humanity into the next era. Join us on our mission to make Dogelon Mars the currency of the future, and welcome to the Dogelon space. I am Sashant Aebster, co-hosting today with Charlene and Crypto Brown. Welcome, guys. How are you doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm good. How are you, Serge?
I'm also doing good. Everybody, thank you for joining. This is the Organic Dogelon Space on Thursday. That means that everybody can come up, ask questions, or if you want to say something to the community, you're most welcome to come and join us as well.
I see Sean is up as a speaker. You can speak now, brother. What's going on, family? Wanted to talk about, some of these things that are going on. There's big changes coming in May from what I understand, especially with what the Methuselah Foundation has got going on. And of course, obviously, with everything going on in Ukraine and all that, how does that affect us, and how will that, make this coin surpass, where it's at currently and go above and beyond? Surgeon, you want to answer that or no?
Didn't really capture the question there. I'm sorry.
Can you repeat that, Sean? So with everything going on, I know that the Methuselah Foundation has stuff going on, but in May, there's supposed to be something huge. What do you guys know, or what have you heard that could be possibly happening for Dogelon Mars, so it does, take off to Mars?
So last year in May, the Methuselah Foundation, or maybe end of April, I don't know exactly, got donated from Vitalik the 43%. And they brought out a Medium article stating that they will think about what they're going to do with their piece of Dogelon for a year. So in May, that year is over. So I'm not entirely sure if they're going to release it on the exact day that they made that announcement, which would make it May 4th. But I'm expecting in May we get some sort of article, maybe a light paper or whatever, I don't know, that is going to explain what the Methuselah Foundation wants to do with their piece of the pie. And yes, that's going to be having a major impact because, in the worst case of scenarios, they could say we're going to sell everything off, right? That's what happened with CHIP and the Corona Fund of India. Well, we do know that the Methuselah Foundation does not have that intention. During the whole year, they keep saying that they don't want to divest in a way that it will affect the community too much, or with the value dropping too much. So personally, I would say we're going to see a very creative type of solution on how they would like to utilize their piece of the pie, because they're still a foundation. And normally foundations just liquidate everything that they get so that they can put it to use to their foundation goals. Well, seeing what I've been seeing this last year, I know that I don't think they will do that, and it's probably a long-term situation that we're looking towards. And yes, for me, it's very, very bullish, because I already know that it is going to be a very positive thing, because they keep repeating that they're here also for the community, that it is a mission token. We have the Deep Space Food Challenge going on, right? These are all long-term plans that are going on. So why would they even consider going the worst case scenario route? I don't think so. I'm thinking we're looking in a long-term scenario, and that's going to affect definitely Dogelon Mars as a whole. Does that answer your question, Sean?
Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Small caps.
Hey, Serge, I just wanted to piggyback off that a little bit. So I think that's what's holding up a lot of people from jumping into the project. So they really want to see what Methuselah does with with the coins. And if they do what they say and they're good on their word, I think we're going to see a lot of investors starting to jump in right after that time frame.
I'm thinking the same. It's a very big piece of the Dogelon Mars tokens, right? 42% is a lot. So a lot of investors are waiting on what's going to be said then. But personally, I think I don't think there's a wise choice. You can better get in now before other investors start going into it based on an article that Methuselah Foundation is going to publish in May, right? You just, it's like trying to jump on a running train. Good luck with that.
Major institutions has not bought into any digital currencies just yet, family. Just like Mr. Dogelon Warrior said, he said, even Dan Goble, in the last space that he was in, he said he has some big news that he wants us to know, but he just can't say it. He has to wait. So in his voice, he was deeply excited. I'm deeply excited, and I'm waiting on what news does he has to bring with, Methuselah Foundation and Dogelon Mars. So that's something that we can expect on happening. But, at the same time, we're not financial advisors, but if you can get in, get as much as you can.
I want to piggyback real quick on that.
Okay.
Methuselah, they're not going nowhere. They're here for the long haul. Yes, they will device a little, but whatever they device, which is sell a little, is going to be towards the community. It's not going to hurt the community. It's not going to hinder it, because they know. They already came out with that updated article a few weeks back that they're not a whale. They're going to be stewards with the tokens that they have. Okay. Number one. Number two, if anybody reviewed their Amicus token paper, they have a comic in there that's called Methuselah, that they were trying to find Dogelon Mars. It's like their comic thing. And they actually send them a letter within that comic. And within that comic, they said that they're going to be here for 969 years. So, come on, add it up. They're not going nowhere. If anything, like Serge said, we're going to be bullish. And again, Sergeant, myself, and Crypto Brown, we are not financial advisors at all. But if you have money to stuff your bags now, because the prices are good, before that, thing comes out in May, better stuff now. Don't wait till May or June, because you can get more quantity now for the amount you buy. You get more tokens, versus then when the prices go up, you're going to still be able to buy, but you're gonna just be mad at yourself that you didn't buy 60 days ago, because now you at that when you buy in the future, the amount of the token is gonna be less. If that makes any sense. So that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, and another thing too, for those who can't get crypto.com or in different countries, you got BitTrue. Yeah, you're gonna have to pay a little gas fees, but I mean, Dogelon is on there. Definitely, it's on there. So we got some new speakers up. Thank you, Charlene. Let's see. Your future kid.
Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today?
We're doing great.
I'm sorry, I'm at work. It's just kind of loud. I'm at work. I just want to, say a couple of things, just some positive things to the new, listeners. To stay positive. Stay positive. Know what you hold. Know that Dogelon Mars will take you, to Mars. You will be successful with Dogelon Mars. And I just want to let y'all new listeners know, don't listen to the haters. So the haters do not want you to be successful. They don't want you to be up there with the top dogs. Because I know some of them people that's taking on Dogelon Mars, speaking bad about Dogelon Mars, they hold Dogelon Mars. They want your bags, man. Just know they want your bags. They want you to sell. They don't want you to be successful. They don't want you to be great. They don't want you to be free. Just know that. And hold the bag. Be patient. Because when you're patient, God will bless you the most. Blessings don't come right away. They don't. Blessings come at the right time. So just keep holding. Know what you hold. When it goes down, the stock market goes down, cryptocurrency goes down, you buy more. Because you know it's going to go right back up. So that's all I just wanted to say. I will be listening. I'm at work right now. I got to run back in. My supervisor, he's over here looking at me right now. But I just wanted to let y'all know that, and I will be listening, and I thank you for letting me speak. Mr. Bond, thank you for all your hard work, Mr. Wayne. Everybody that's, pumping Dogelon Mars. Thank y'all. I got to go.
Thank you, your future kid. And the thing about it is, like, I can put my name on it, Crypto Brown 321. Listen, you guys are going to become millionaires. And I'm like, and you guys are probably saying, like, Crypto Brown, you say that. No, this is real life. They just Joe Biden just passed that, they want to regulate crypto. They need a digital dollar. Everything's going digital. And when the major institutions flood in, when they flood in, they're going to buy up the market. It's going to be theirs. Okay. Right now, us as traders, retail investors, we are buying what we can. Right now, these prices of Dogelon, you're not going to get these prices again. Every digital currency that has utility and that is low right now, those prices you see is not going to be there again. And now, one more time, Dogelon Mars is an intergalactic currency, one, and you guys know that we are back with Methuselah Foundation. That's the stone. That's a stone in the middle of the earth right there. Okay, fam? So this here is going to blow. We have Deontay. After Deontay, we're going to let Crypto Bet speak. And then we'll have you coming up soon, Luminous. Thank you for coming in.
Yo, what's going on, Dogelon Mars family? Just wanted to just tune in and just, speak on a lot of, what was going on. I know Small Caps was mentioning about some stuff being said. To be honest, I didn't even pay attention to even look at it, because the moment I hear anything that speak sound like it'll be FUD, I don't even waste my time, because it's like I'm so focused on the positivity and where the project is going. It's like walking into a dark room and it's something scary in there. You know what I'm saying? Why walk yourself down into that room? We know what Dogelon Mars is worth, and if those choose to, you know, on their own behalf to wait until big whales jump in, you know, like we said many a times, and like, you know, that's what's been said many a times. It's not financial advice. Excuse the background noise as well. Stuff your bags while you can, you know. I mean, to me, with the price being this low, you know, is there really a big risk that you take in to throw $20 or $30 in versus having to put $100 in just to make the amount that you could have had at the price that it's at now? I mean, to me, I feel like it's worth it. You know, if I'm looking at a restaurant that I go to, like an Applebee's or something, I know my meal costs $20, you know, and I'm just speaking, why can't I just put that $20 in here? And then all you need is $20, and then you hold them for a long time. Then if I wait until all the whales come in, that $20 that could have got me 35 million tokens, now I only could get probably 1 million tokens. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know the numbers compared to that, but I'm just speaking like, you know, just out there. It's better to get in a project early on before people look for a white paper or anything. Like, I don't really care about white papers to me. You know, to me, I look at the project and what's backing the project, which is Methuselah Foundation. That's all that needs to be said, because they're studying longevity. If you're looking at Twitter space, or if you follow a certain topic, you'll start seeing more topics come up in Twitter speaking on longevity, speaking on the Deep Space Food Challenge. I mean, that's something that you know what I'm saying, that's a key to look into. So, I mean, it gets, you know, and excuse me if I sound like I'm, you know what I'm saying, being a little bit, you know, upset about it, but I really sometimes get tired of hearing a lot of people talk about, oh, you know, what about the price? When the price gonna shoot up? Be patient. You know, it's not gonna grow overnight. No project that, or no business or no foundation I've ever seen in the, I ain't gonna get my age out, but the many years, 10 plus years, 20 plus years that I've been on this earth, moved that fast. McDonald's didn't even build up as fast as they have, or was able to get the money that they have, nor Burger King or any other business that's out here. They never reached their potential in a 1 year, 2 year. It took a little bit of time. That's not to discourage people. This only discourages the ones that want to do short-term holds. I'm here for the long term, because I know that in the future, longevity and health is key. So if you're looking at this project to hold for a short term, then, I mean, I don't know what to tell you on that one. I mean, I can't, there's no financial advice, but you may be looking at the wrong thing. You know, if you really believe in this token, then you know that it may take a little bit longer. Patience is key. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I had to say.
No, thank you, Deontay. Patience is the key. You guys got to hold. This is not short term. You guys going to learn about trading. Like, once you hold and you just put in money that you can afford to lose, and why I say that, I'm not saying you're just going to lose it, but it can make you some profit. It could change your life. It could definitely change your life. But I don't want to talk too fast. I got Luminous. Luminous, come on board if you have time. He's a very busy man.
Hey, what's up? Appreciate it. What's up, everybody? Brothers and sisters, Martian brothers and sisters. Yeah, I'm a little busy lately, guys. I'm sorry I haven't been as active as I'd like to. I got a promotion, got a lot of things going on, but I wanted to share a little story with you guys, and it kind of reminds me of the time we're in right now. So back in last May, when everything kind of crashed, Bitcoin and the whole market crashed, I took that time, those months from May all the way until September, and I think in October is when everything kind of shot back up. I took that time to buy those dips. And during that time, the FUD was crazy. You know, we're not going anywhere. We're not going to be anything that, you know. And after listening to that first Methuselah Foundation AMA, I realized we had something here, because although we didn't have utility, I knew that in the future, there would be something to look forward to in terms of utility. So we had them, and then we had the ecosystem that was announced in October. And so right now we're in that same time that I feel like we're in that same time where the FUD's crazy, the whole market's scared. So right now I would suggest everybody, with money you can afford to lose, with money you can afford to put away, because it's not a loss until you sell. You got to remember that. It's not a loss until you sell. But right now is a good time to DCA. So just pack up your bags, wait for us to blast off. In my mind, in my opinion, there is no way we are not blasting off to Mars. I mean, it's inevitable to me. I'm from the bottom of my heart, in my opinion, I think we're blasting off, guys. We're number 3 right now on the meme coin chart without utility. We were at like 13 and we knocked them one after another. And we've held that position without utility. We still don't even have our ecosystem yet. So wait till this bull market hits again, and we are gonna squeeze like no other, guys, and we're never gonna look back. So I just wanted to say that. Thanks for having me, guys. Much love to all my Martian brothers and sisters, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you, Luminous. We greatly appreciate you, brother. That was great, man. Thank you. Crypto Bets.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for having me. I just want to piggyback off of what Deontay said. Patience really is key here. I started investing in Amazon back 2006. It was about $40 a share. And I held all throughout that time. And now it's upwards of $3,000 a share. So patience, you have to be patient, especially with a brand new project like this. I mean, Amazon back at that time was just selling books. So it wasn't what it is now. I mean, everybody on this planet pretty much buys from Amazon. But at the same time, you also got to remember where we're at in the atmosphere. If you look at the markets across the spectrum today, we got a little bit bullish as a market, whether it's crypto or the stock market coming out of the pandemic. But then all of a sudden, Russia started doing its thing and started attacking Ukraine. And now as investors, everybody's sitting back trying to figure out, okay, where they're going to move their money around. Where are we going to invest? Should I hold? Should I sell? There's a lot of uncertainties in the market. If you even look at Bitcoin, it's having a hard time breaking that $40,000 mark. So you have to be patient. I know I've seen a lot of people just very discouraged by the lack of momentum that Dogelon has right now. And you just have to be patient. There's a lot going on in the world right now, and the markets are holding, they're falling. But if you look at what we're doing, we're holding pretty steady. We're not falling off dramatically like the rest of the market is. Bitcoin's holding steady, we're holding steady. And then once all this is said and done, it's going to be a bull run. So thank you guys for having me. That's just the input I wanted to put in there.
Thank you, Crypto Bets. Thank you. Joel?
You want to say that's an example of diamond hands right there before diamond hands, was a trait right there. That's real diamond hands. And also want to talk about Luminous. Some of us were buying in like December and like October, like when it was at 2,000, like 50s, 2,000 or 200 through 2. And now it's like at a discount. It's like, if you could buy in December, why can't you buy now? And then you don't even have to think about like how Deontay said, like you could spend $20, $15, like on crypto.com. They charge you $2 for a fee compared to other sites. You have to pay like $60 on gas. I'm not trying to encourage anyone to spend it because of like FOMO, but if you could see like the Etherscan, the big whales, they buy regardless. Like the number 2 wallet, like LCW says, like there's interesting why there's certain someone, institution, retail buyer, any type of activity like of that one conscious mind. It's because they believe, like if this person believes him being the second largest holder behind Methuselah, what makes you think, like his friends won't believe or his like peers won't believe, kind of like the people who shine shoes at the, you know, on Wall Street, don't you think they hear those guys talk? Like, we should see what the Easter scan is talking, and we should follow those steps. And like a billion, Elon's only like $800 maybe max with gas, $900. Like, I see people who dropped $900 on Shiba and it went to 10,000, after a major bull run. So, personal example, I can say that happened. I saw my ship go from 600 one morning and I was down bad, sad, like, oh man, like, and then like throughout the couple months from like September to October to November, like it's a rocket ship. It just launched. Like, I have the screenshot still. I was sending my family like texts, like look, it's at 2004, 6. I'm not buying anything, and you're just like, I can see that having the same cycle with Elon. Like, it's gonna happen, and if you don't do it for yourself, do it for your nieces. Like your future generations. Like, you can set up like trust with your keys. You should just do it for future generations. Like Crypto Brown says, you want to make a generational gap of wealth. And imagine, like, you could tell someone yourself, like, $2,000 right now, you could turn that into 200 million or a billion, 200,000. You could turn 200, like Adion says, you just marginalize DMCA. Like, I could spend $20 right now, get 35 million. Once the price goes up, $20 in the future will only get you $1 million. And you can sell $1 million and you can get yourself day lunch. It's just how it's just diamond hands. You just gotta have diamond hands and believe and distract yourself. Like, yeah, you can always have hobbies and do other stuff, like join spaces. You just gotta, like, not focus so much on your portfolio. If that's all you do, like, go ahead, focus on short. But if you're a long time runner, you just keep going. It's kind of like you're saving for a rainy day. You put your $20 in your drawer. Next month another 20, then maybe like another 40, and you just keep saving.
Thank you, Joel. Everyone has to have diamond hands. That's the only way you're going to become wealthy. Definitely. Natasha?
Hi, beautiful people. I have been longing to be on this space. I've always been missing it. But shout out to the host, Crypto Brown, Charlene. Got the two of you, I'm always on your page, either commenting or sending me something. But what I'm about to say is more so for the individuals who are listening in for the first time, who are on here, who's now on here, who've just heard about Dogelon Mars, the newbies. FUD is a real thing. And if you don't know what FUD means, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, it is a real thing. Last night I was at work. I work until 5 a.m. So I work in a warehouse. So I keep my headphones on and all I do is peruse the YouTube channels and listen to things. And I came across a YouTube about Dogelon Mars, reasons why not to invest. And as I was listening, I just listened to like the first minute and I was disgusted. First of all, why would people want to deter others from making any investment? It's ridiculous. But if you were told about this, do your own research. If you don't feel or trust what other people are saying, do your own research. It's easy. Everything is out there for you. Like I said, I peruse the YouTube channels. I listen to every single person. If it doesn't sound right, if it doesn't feel right, I guarantee 1,000% it is not right. There are two types of people out there that I've noticed. You have your paper chasers, right? And you have your, waiters. And that's us. We're Dogelon. We hold, we wait, because we understand the money is in holding. Like Crypto Bets said, he bought, what was it? Amazon back when it was almost nothing. And congratulations, Crypto Bets. I heard it was like a 20-for-1 split. You it's a beautiful thing, right? But we cannot let what other people say deter us from what we know to be right. We can't let it do it, because then you miss out. You miss out on what's there in front of you. But I just want to say, like, it's just crazy. It's crazy, the FUD out there. I don't follow it. I try to deter people from it. I try to do what I can do. So I don't care if you invest in Shiba. I don't care if you invest in any other dog coins, any meme. That's on you. You do what's best for you. If it goes belly up, it goes belly up. We've all taken chances, but do your research, minimize your chances, minimize it. A lot of people who don't understand the Dogelon Mars coin really think that this is a shit coin. They really wholeheartedly believe it's a shit coin. They believe it has zero utility. They believe that it's just something, and these people are what we call paper, they have paper hands. They see what, is being pushed by a community, but the community knows, the community understands, the community has done the research, This is why we love it so much. It's not because it's a dog in a suit, it's ridiculous. So what I'm saying to all the new people out there, FUD is real. Do your own research. It'll help you out substantially, So and everything takes time. Every single thing on this planet, anything worth having takes time. If you're a professional swimmer, you have to practice. You have to do what you need to do for it. It takes time to become great. Same thing with Dogelon Mars. It'll take time to become great. And we all want to be great. We all want the best for ourselves and our families. You don't want any fly-by-night anything. You don't, because it doesn't ever last. It doesn't ever last. If I want furniture, I want one built with wood and nails, not one something made from foam or something. You get what I'm saying? Or compressed wood. I want something that'll last generations. And this is Dogelon Mars. It's going to last generations. So, I mean, I sometimes I just sound long-winded, but that's what I got to say. All right?
Generational wealth. And we're also chasing generational health. Thank you, Natasha. Nick, I see you're up.
Thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to come here, and first of all, I love the enthusiasm in this space. I just wanted to come in here and clarify for anybody who has any doubts about the Methuselah Foundation. I've been a holder of Elon since like July, since before the big glitch happened and everything. And it forced me to do a bunch of research. Now, I found reasons to really get into the Methuselah Foundation and look into them. And I found out that the co-founder of PayPal, Elon Musk's partner when they founded PayPal, Peter Thiel, donated $3.5 million to the Methuselah Foundation back in like the early 2000s. And that just shows you how, how real this is, and like, the longevity of the Methuselah Foundation itself. It's been around since like the early 2000s, possibly even earlier than that. There's a lot that we don't really see, like, under the, like just behind everything that everybody sees on social media and everything. There's some real stuff going on, and Methuselah Foundation is real. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick. But the thing about it is, just like what you said, you went and did some research. Peter Thiel, therefore he's friends with Elon Musk. But Peter Thiel, everything, listen, they're both buddies. They're both buddies. So with him investing or funding Methuselah Foundation, okay, and like David Sinclair, like everybody is connected. Like you do your research, you find real facts. Listen, no one knew Dogecoin was going to shoot up, okay? Yahoo Finance or Motley Fool probably said the prediction Dogecoin might touch a penny in 2030. And look what the hell happened. So don't look into Motley Fool, don't look into Yahoo Finance for price predictions because no one on this earth would know what happened. What I can say is with this whole, with the government coming in and wanting their own CBDC, their central bank digital currency, their own digital dollar. Listen, China has already been in the lead. They already been in the lead. See, United States they're playing catch up right now because they want to stay the leader of everything, superpower, technology, everything. So with that being said, everything that's going in with Methuselah Foundation, Dogelon Mars is right beside it. When you hear Methuselah Foundation, you hear Dogelon Mars. You definitely do hear that. Surgeon, you have anything you might want to say, brother?
I'm having some technical difficulties, so I don't have that right now. I'm sorry.
Okay. But if anybody else have anything they might want to say, feel free, hit the request button. But if nobody else has nothing else to say, then we'll cut this short. So feel free, hit that request mic. But while I'm waiting, I just want to get back on, I believe Sean or Crypto Bets, or I think Crypto Bets, he's the one who bought into Amazon early. This is just like Amazon, fam, but this is better. This is better. Reverse agent, deep food, space challenge. Like, this will change your living situations. It will. All you have to do is just have faith. Just have faith, put in what you could put in, and just leave it there. And just do some more research. The more people you see at work, listen, I'm telling you guys the truth. If I go to Walmart and I see somebody, they're talking about crypto, hey, you guys heard about Dogelon Mars? They're like, no, what's that? The Elon, the ticker symbol is Elon. And I tell them about Methuselah Foundation. They heard about Methuselah Foundation. Now they're digging in deep. They're going home and I sent them my YouTube channel. They DM me back and my Twitter. They're like, man, how come I didn't even know nothing about this? And they're buying in. They're definitely buying in. So, you guys are holding on something that can change your life, that can change and give you generational health. That's what I want. First, I want generational health. And then I want generational wealth. But you're not going to have it if you don't take risks. You got to take risks in everything, but I'm not telling you to take risks as, take out your mortgage and put it on Dogelon Mars. No, risk as, instead of you going out for dinner or lunch, start making some stuff at home and use that money that you're going to use and throw it into Dogelon Mars. But think about so much people that got into Bitcoin back in the day. Not so much people, I take that back. It was a few people that got in, and everybody, I remember the documentaries, people going out on the streets, they were trying to tell them about the token and nobody, they said, oh, I heard of it, but, I don't want to play with no internet money. And look what happened. This is the same thing that we are doing. We are trying to reach out to many people as we can and let them know, hey, this is Dogelon Mars. You need to get into it. It's not just any other type of coin. It's with Methuselah Foundation. Peter Thiel done donated money to them. Vitalik Buterin donated his Dogelon Mars to Methuselah Foundation. And he's also a member of Methuselah Foundation. You know what I'm saying? There's so much stuff with this token. Why will you not buy? Like, how can you lose and miss this opportunity of grabbing some Elon? Ticker symbol, Elon. How can you lose that opportunity? I wouldn't want any of you guys to miss that opportunity. I don't want you guys who are here, you know, and you guys are listening, some may not have the funds, or they're still waiting on the white paper, or they need to see the charts, they need to see this. You are going to be too late. You're taking too much time to go in and looking at the charts, or you saying, well, it just came out and I don't think it's going to do this. Hey, the facts is right there. These names aren't just small, petty names. They've been, listen, Methuselah Foundation been going on since in the 1990s. Okay, if we really want to go back, deep back. Okay, I did my research. Back in the 1990s, they've been doing this. This is not nothing. This is not nothing. Methuselah Foundation, listen, I don't know if you guys know about the Popular Science, those magazines back in the day, how they said there's going to be flying cars and all of this is coming to pass. We're going to have cell phones like these iPhones that we have. We didn't have none of that. It was just flip phones. They came out with Bitcoin. They came out with these other digital currencies. But out of all these digital currencies, only one digital currency is rocking with health and space. I'm not talking about these made up coins. This is the only coin that is dealing with ISS, the International Space Station, and NASA. And you're dealing with longevity, making 90 the new 50 family. So, Natasha, I see you have your hand up.
Yeah, I wanted to tell you guys something in regards to my mom. Last week, I just bought her some Dogelon Mars for the first time, you know, and the story behind that is kind of similar. Like you said, you can't miss the boat, you know, because she's a Christian. So I apologize to any atheists if the story that I'm about to say offends you in any way, shape, or form. But the way I explained it to her was the days of Noah, you know, he was telling every single person about the flood, every single person he could possibly find, you know. And when it actually happened, it was just him and his family on that boat, you know. So the most you could do is tell as much people as you possibly can, you know, but only a few is going to jump on the boat. And I realized that a while ago because I have some friends that I'm singing the tune, you know. I found out about Dogelon Mars November of last year, right? I bought in when it was 5017. You know, now I'm looking at it as a straight sale because my DCA has dropped substantially, you know, and I'm still trying to catch up to the 6 zeros and 7 cents. I want that, you know. I want my portfolio to say that. So every Friday, I put at least minimum $20 because that's what I could afford to put in. If I could do more, I'd do more. My friends, when they come, they say, well, how much do I have to put? I was like, you got $1? Put $1 in if you have $1. You know, it's you put what you can afford. We're not asking you to mortgage your house. We just want you to be able to live well. You know, so we're sharing our knowledge with you. We're sharing our understanding with you. You know, there is blood in the streets, as they call it. But when you hear blood in the streets, it's a good thing. It's an amazing thing. You know, it's free money. It's not free money, but you get what I'm saying. It's money. it's discount. It's a sale at your favorite clothing store right now. Grab as much as you can while you can, because like Crypto says all the time, Crypto Brown says all the time, you don't know how long we're going to stay at these numbers. You don't, look at the other coins. We already know that Bitcoin isn't going multiple zeros, it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. And we know big companies have not even started to really put their money in. I mean, you're hearing them trickle in, like what Chase, I believe a couple people ended up buying in, buying some coins and so forth. But big corporations have not really been putting anything in. And with this, what was the that Biden signed, just imagine, things will start changing from this year going forward. We went from 1% to now 4% individuals knowing about crypto. So, and this is just knowing. I don't even think that most people fully understand it, because I don't fully understand single part of crypto. But I know what's good. I know what when I do my research, what I'm looking at, So like I said, this is an amazing opportunity for those who have eyes that can see it. This is an amazing opportunity for those who have ears that can hear it. This is an amazing opportunity. I'm done, guys.
Thank you, Natasha. And just for that, we might run it short. Well, we might have to close out because Mr. Surgeon, his app is acting up at this time. So let's give it another 5 more minutes. Paulo will be the last speaker. But before that, everyone, thank you for coming to this space. We really appreciate you. Paulo?
Greetings, everyone. I've seen a sentiment over the last few days, if you want to call it that, you can call it FUD. You need to remind yourself, this is not just a Dogelon Mars issue. This is a space issue. Now, I've listened to the chat. There's been a lot of good content, a lot of good words. What I could say is, as a seasonal investor who's been doing this for some time, pick and choose your spots. You see that the price is going down. You don't necessarily have to jump on it. Follow the trends, and it's telegraphic. I mean, it's in front of your face. It's nice that if you can get in at this point, but if you're patient and you set alerts, you can actually pick them up, because we're on a decline. It's the reality of it, and it's the whole space. It's not just Dogelon Mars. I invested, I reached a goal, I kept that goal, and I'm diversifying. And, everybody has their own strategies. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. It's your money. You do as you please. But you should, and this is just my personal opinion, you should always diversify. Now, at the same time, if you got in at high points, yes, it is a good time to dollar average cost down. But you got to understand the game of patience. It's not going to just jump overnight. This is something, it's going to take time to rebound. And it's not just Dogelon Mars. It's the actual space itself. I've heard a lot of people talking about Bitcoin and this and that, and you have to understand that, yes, we do rely on Bitcoin. When Bitcoin moves, the market moves. As we speak, with the price of oil, with Ukraine, we've taken a blow, but we haven't taken a 25% loss. You're down 4.5% on the day. When you look at that, it could be a lot to some investors, but it's not really a whole lot. It's not a whole lot. So, yes, I do believe in you buy what you could afford, but you got to be patient. And you got to understand that this is just not a Dogelon Mars issue. There was a couple of YouTube videos that came out very negative. Silent Alonso posted something about George. And if anybody knows George is a very bullish, and he likes big cap gains and he likes big things. And he spoke about Dogelon Mars like as if it meant nothing and it was nothing. if I know George well enough, I think George does know about it. He just likes to shit on meme coins. So, you know, if anybody saw that, take it with a grain of salt. You know, not everybody's going to be interested in Bitcoin. Not everyone's going to be interested in Ethereum, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin. Everyone's going to be interested in their own thing. So, you know, does that help? No, it doesn't help. As a new investor, if you're looking into it, it's not something you really want to hear, but you got to think long term. What's the purpose and what's the goal? And you've got to actually ask yourself, what is my goal? That's what you got to ask yourself. Now, I set a goal, I obtained it, I moved on to something else because I like to diversify. I don't believe in holding 1 billion tokens on one token. I believe in spreading my billions. I'd like to have many and more. Why? Because when everything starts moving, your portfolio is going to start moving at the very same time. So keep in mind that this is just, it's not a Dogelon Mars issue. It's a entire space issue. What we're actually down on, it's not very much. It's 5%, 4.5. 2 seconds ago, I was looking, was about 4.5. That could easily be obtained very easily. What we need is good news. Yeah, I mean, if Ukraine and Russia would come to an end, I think that's going to help us tremendously. You have to keep in mind, tax season's coming up. People are going to look to spend their money. They're not going to go spend it on a trip. I think they're going to invest it. You know, it's a logical thing to do. So at the end of the day, it's a game of patience. You're looking at the prices and you're saying to yourself, should I jump in? It's a good time to jump in. I wouldn't tell you not to. I mean, if you're really looking to dollar average cost, go for it. Why not? But if you're patient, you can actually pick it up for a little bit less. So,
thanks, Carlos.
Okay, so again, I just want to make sure everybody know that Surgeon, myself, and Crypto Brown is not a financial advisor, and we are holding these spaces for you all. And anybody who want to, you know, buy more than $1 billion for their own portfolio on Dogelon Mars, go ahead and do so if that's how you feel. Okay, everybody gonna be doing their own portfolio on how they want to do it. With that being said, I just want to thank everybody for coming on board. Again, we hold these spaces for you. This is Organic Thursday, and we appreciate everybody who came up and speak today. All right, Crip.
All right, family. You guys have a nice one. Again, if you guys are not following Dogelon Warriors or Charlene or myself, feel free to go ahead and do that now. Stay updated. Just today, Dogelon Warriors just had their Dogelon talk today. Fam, get ready. When Dan Gogol comes out with these big news of what's going on with Methuselah Foundation, you guys are going to be surprised. But once again, thank you guys for coming. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out, family.
Yo, peace out.